Man in the wilderness, the renegade. We're not afraid. Wagwan, man. You know? Alright, so I could continue with where we left off yesterday. Because we're going to look back to something with Dr. Fenton Ferguson. Some things where I'm saying in the paper. In the paper. Not my word. Okay? I know not my word, you know. Not my word. Him say some things and it come to it come to the light, same thing when I tell you, you know. Both them people and what them did I try to protect and them thing. And people are St. Thomas, Eastern St. Thomas. When they should have know better still, you know. One some of my St. Thomas brethren them call me too, you know. And I think me want to read Brady, you know. I can try reach Brady when me done. As me done, I can try reach Brady because I have to reach. Me want to ask him some question. I want to camp on one of the things them up front, you know. But I want to ask him some question, you know. See? But hear this now. Let me just go into this and just remind, you know, what Fenton Ferguson say. And then I go into the Charles business with, you know, people who should know better than this. Because what the farmer MP did I say, with the land, you know, you can't take this from them because that means the man have some ulterior motive. Him try one daughter before him did it for 13 years. As member of parliament. 13. I do follow. 13, Charles. And then him try one daughter. And I like you go through and you push somebody else. And then the next daughter, you know. And then she says she has to take up for your father, you know. For them thing. See it, watch it. Not my word. Watch it. Dr. Fenton Ferguson will for the third time face a member of the Charles family. Let me start it back. Fenton Ferguson and those battles with the Charles family. Dr. Fenton Ferguson will for the third time face a member of the Charles family as he seeks a 7th term as Member of Parliament in the Eastern Jamaica Parish. And at top of his agenda is securing land for the landless. Colonel Charles Senior, who held the St. Thomas Eastern seat for 13 years, was defeated in 1993 by Dr. Ferguson, who has held the seat since. In 2011, Dr. Patrice Charles, daughter of the Senior Charles, ran against Dr. Ferguson and was defeated. Come September the 3rd, Dr. Michelle Charles, another daughter of Senior Charles, will face Dr. Ferguson. So up there, so. Then, St. Thomas people, my father born in St. Thomas, come on. So, if you have a man ready from this, so can run a field place and then come down on the place. Yeah, you see the problem on have, and him run. Him have it to 13 years and the devastation. And then him put up one daughter. How is it that 2011 and by 2016 him have one again? I don't know who them face, but them jump every hurdles. And put her up. That means it's a family thing him a try to protect. Oh, you never see this. Eh? You hear this? One plate. At the poll to determine the next Member of Parliament for St. Thomas Eastern. Dr. Ferguson told the paper he's undaunted. But the man Dub, the 6-star general, said it is clear that with respect to the St. Thomas Eastern, Charles family has interest outside of people's representation. And the Senior Charles want to be the puppet master for the constituency. That him is right now. Want to be the puppet master. I am the master now. I did not have a bad dear relative to Patrice Charles. She challenged me in 2011 and did relatively well at the time. Michelle Charles, we have had a cordial relationship. The problem is that Colonel Charles want to become de facto Member of Parliament for East St. Thomas Eastern. So him come de facto because of him talk, I show him attack and that attack and him, you know. Him talk how things run and all kind of things, you know. So show him. There is a dispute to be settled or an argument. She, Michelle, has to go to her father to come to resolve it. Dr. Ferguson told the paper. If there is a third Charles coming, there must be something that Mr. Charles is pushing them, his daughter, to protect. So if you say a third Charles, but me not say the same thing. People, may ask you something. So if you have an MP, and like somebody else them leave it coming like is a like how the royalty family they run now. You see a man come and put in him daughter. Him just too strong man, and when you look, he's spending some time and put in the one and daughter. Oh, we don't know how them skip the line. Me think it's a democratic country, you have to apply and then you go through. Wife and husband and pitney and everybody skip line. A man just pushing for him pitney. Because me did hear a next member of parliament say, hey, don't worry, when Nigel Clark have my son, me they want to get this, you know. Me I say, get this. Backside. That's so Jamaica run. And that's why I know it's not serious. And people don't see these things, you know. See? Him pushing one daughter and pushing the next one. I must protect him and protect something. Continue hear this. Yeah, because them have to protect the land. In relation to Charles' family interest, Dr. Ferguson said that one of the fears that the people of St. Thomas Eastern have is that the fact that in Colonel Charles' tenure as Member of Parliament, he would have acquired property once occupied by small farmers that left them further this. You see this? So the property with the small farmer them have, or who you think own them now? Advantage. Me hear this. Get disadvantage. We are talking hundreds of acres of land. I am not fighting against him. What I am fighting against is that many of these properties were occupied by small farmers who would have been chased off these land. The people complain that their animal have been impounded and a number of things. All I am saying is when it comes to our land, I don't believe Mr. Charles have the moral authority based on what he did in his tenure where land is concerned. When you hear not my word, and a word, that was a past member of parliament. And who know that St. Thomas sit down, wanna know that if you have your family out there, so no money, nothing at all, this is land. And when you look, you lose every land and down a foot. 100,000 a acre. I want to still make people put in who them are put in like them are rule. I want to still fight for that trap. Come on now, man. Wake up, my people. Wake up. And that's why them don't want nobody, you know, them cut out the education thing and cut out Jamal and cut out a lot of things because them want if you stay where you're there now. After almost 100 days, all them kill land there, you shouldn't even, it's impossible for them go hold it up. You see it? This is a farmer, member of parliament attack you so. They hear, them have no moral to talk about land. Eh? Me talk about that if me think. Remember, so me sure, remember, you know, if you look back again, you know, me tell them about the Chinese police station and me tell them about it already. And when this just come out 2 days ago, me tell them again, it is there. Remember, me do think, I think from back in the last year, up in the last year, me tell them about it. Because in Canada and everything, remember, me show it and I tell it, it must today. Must. You notice them not mix up with you and nothing at all. See me as a Simone, and then me come back, come show them. And not just that alone today. And not that alone, me tell them. See, me push out these things long time. That's why I like this, you know, because it there, you know, me do so much of these things, it stays. And look later, people just realize what me have to, you know. See? We no cook up yes, man, we keep it real. So if the farmer member of parliament attack to him at the beat him send one data and then send the next data and the people them fall in the trap. Look here, let me show you something now. Them talk about the road when they didn't mash up. The fellow about Andrew told the other day, Andrew, we know the foolishness with you. Look who you see attack if you see the member of parliament open our mouth, right? So look on this. Them talk about the road when they mash up now. Look on this. Look here.
We want to know what arrangement the contractors and the police have made so that...
Hear that? Continue.
Yeah. We can know what we're doing.
Okay.
And they have...
So, hold on.
Today.
See?
So people, what the member of parliament now? So how you talk about the road mash up? And who you see attack yourself? You see what we remember Parliament out there? We want to know what contractors, and what they are doing. Remember this man no more member of Parliament. It happened in his port and the Relvaz attack for him wife, so him talk for the whole place. So if you not charge to talk about shit, that will talk about it. Country can't run so, man. No country can't run so. See? So, I know she talk about nothing. See them on my plate again. Look here.
Because we want to know what arrangement the contractors and the police have made so that...
Hear that? Continue.
Start,
Yeah.
we can know what we're doing.
Okay.
And they have given
So, hold on.
outline today
See it?
as to what.
That is what's taking place right now. See it? Look. See it? Look. Not careful. Look at it. Look at it. See it? No. Him don't do it on purpose.
Okay. So Charles said stuck. But you say who attack? And that was supposed to be the member of Parliament. But I'm not him attack. You see who attack? St. Thomas people, me run this try show you know. I try show now. The other day when Andrew run go up that tour now, you hear them come out and talk. No. See? Right away the man stuck, but I blame the man say him not stuck and the man do it. Can me tell you, say them not him like two people on the bus, you know. And I don't realize that. The road pull up. You know, business, you can dig up the whole, complete the whole stretch of St. Thomas one time. But I say if you have fix, people them a drive, you have a bad part, or some say them fix road. Them a fix road, them want to fix, them want to dig up a one road for 70 kilometer or 50 kilometer. Why? If you take 5 kilometers, you're done quicker because you're done and a wide and go up and a continue. A continue and a fix back and a thing. So when them people are feel it, them people are stop feel it. And either continue go up. But you know, just come and clear it off, rain, sunshine, for much years. And you know, say, now go fix it till near election time. I take you 5 years. Then you pave it and say, you see what me do? How me fix this? That done with. That a foolishness. Road have a fix. But you know, so you fix road. The amount of care this mash up and the amount of people send who have asthma and asthmatic and other problem. Yeah, illness and amount of people it kill it unbelievable. The amount of people them dust and the nuisance and everything make sick. The amount of vehicle it make crash because it mash up everything. The amount of money people spend. It's unbelievable. When you don't fix the road, the amount of people get hey brother, it's wicked, you know. The amount of people get poor after them done. Then them come and say, you see you get road. We did have road before. And if you bypass and leave the road, then I cut a different road and make the people that drive on the road without no trouble it, and then you know you change it a different thing. But it's wicked. You see me I say? Yeah? It's bad. You build something, you build it on a smaller stretch. And continue. So you know trouble everybody them have a decent drive. So not cut up a thing, you know? Him control everything I is. I mean, you know, all the people them fall into this. See? Alright. You see, and she not talk, him attack. Look here. And them know about them land, you see it? Man, my brethren there, when I brethren come and tell us them phone around, how much I'm cow. Him never ever go back for them. And you hear Dr. Fenton Ferguson not tell about how them pound the people, them animal. Run them off. Come up, they come see you place where you born and grow where your people them work on. And in that, you know, him say after 500 days, him think say the cane farmers them who work on the plantation, you should have get the land or something. No. Him never work on the plantation, but him have it. Roast breadfruit. White heart breadfruit. You know white heart breadfruit, when you roast it, you bust it, where you see. In the no black. You see it. Charles, white heart breadfruit. Yeah man. Alright, see, a counselor talk about the road back in the time. I'm going to show you one a support Michelle where she has. Look here.
Yes. Councillor Rowan Bryan of the Monterey Division. And this is actually in my division right now. But you see, I'm not surprised at this, you know. I'm not surprised at this. I saw it coming. I knew it was coming. Because honestly, I feel the same way like the people then. You understand? And whenever they talk about these things, yeah, some fools keep coming up and talk about politics and politics. Oh, politics come like this. Eh? All politics come like this. Now, everybody I go through it. Everybody I go through it. The man whenever voted I go through it. GLP, PNP, the whole way I go through it. You understand? But this is the height of wickedness. And when me tell you say the money done, people don't believe me, you know. You understand? You see, Mr. Shaw had mentioned that by August, we're going to see the difference. But him right. Because the big difference is that it get worse. You understand me I say? No, I should have asked him which one of the August send him attack. Because I couldn't this August of 2022. They just don't care about the people of St. Thomas. Every material that is working on the road at St. Thomas, it comes from St. Thomas. And we have the worst everything. We not appreciate the road work being done, but we can't work with this. With everything impeding the flow of traffic. This is totally crap. And we can't settle for this. So right now, man, goes out to the people who need to traverse to and from. But at the same time, you have to bear it and understand it. I wish them would do it different in a sense, whereas maybe protest or withdraw their service instead, because you know we still have to respect the police, emergency vehicles, the ambulance, the fire truck and all them things still, but the people are frustrated, just like I am. You understand what I say? So things need to be done. And we can't settle for this no more. You understand me? I say, so when you see the people come out in this magnitude and block the road, I saw it for go, me wish that the taxi man them come and the minibus people and withdraw their service, you know, so that we could avoid a look like this, you know. But it is reality. You understand where I come from? So we can't take this no more. And the people of St. Thomas, especially of Eastern St. Thomas here, they must suffer. We're suffering. And we just can't deal with this no more. You understand where I come from? And I tell you something, you know. Nobody feel like the police and feel nice or feel good with what's happening, you know. But me can't tell you. Deep down in the heart. Deep down in the heart. You think so they want to come pull this? Eh? The government vehicle soon out of service here, man. It is reality. They're not a vehicle for going away. You understand? It's just a matter of saying they're not say nothing because of them job, them duty. But deep in them heart, then glad to see some people come out and start do this. A Kingston me I come from, you know. And get the phone call and I'm at the airport, go drop on my daughter and I come up back when I hear about this and then kind of way there. But the people are suffer, man. They must suffer. Too much, man. Long time this is over, man. Thank you.
All right, good. So they must suffer. Long time, the police, they must feed it. Let me tell you something now. You think if you dig up from out of Harborview or out on the miles, go straight to Eastern St. Thomas and go in a Portland where them dig up to. You don't know, it will take enough people like that for sure. Say them think say, yeah, you don't value nothing. And then you have a prime minister come and tell you, when it finish, you people, it's a beneficial and you go make this and that. You did have road before, you never make nothing. So when him does pave back a road or does cut and road or the little wider or something and pave it back, it will make you get rich and you have money. Don't fool yourself. Don't go that. Yeah, this spin off of this right wicked now. When you dig up a road like this and your mother or your grandmother gets sick and go to hospital or for transfer a town, if you move fast, you have to move slow and you get in a backlog and them thing there, you will either chop up everything and chop up them dead pan you. This costs a lot more things. But it don't fix the amount of people suffer for this, it's unbelievable. You can't dig up the place like this. If you say you can fix it and take years. Government don't make more money off it, you know. You don't realize, you know, oh. Because it need more car parks to all of them car. Me I tell you, them have to go back. Me I tell you, them have to change park, bushing and all kind of things. Front end and lick out hard. See? So them know, so them make money plus tax. So when you buy the passport tax from birds or you buy it from, them make money. Them no mind. I know so you do road. Not even a foreign. When them a dig road and them a fix, you know, them block a little part of them fix this, then you go down and fix it. Them no block it, go straight down. For miles upon miles upon miles. Unless them a build new road. Then make sure you have 2 lane or 3 lane for a pass same way. If them a do that. But them you know a block it from one end to the other end of parish. Go around in the next parish, that don't make no sense. The whole light, a matter of fact, the whole light dig up. So you have to creep and a drop in on some patrol and all kind of things. So no, some sink bar. Half a cliff. Me see how someone St. Thomas, where you look man in the middle road and like him dip on a tire relax. In a pool, like water the fall and full it up. This bad. And then on the land gone. Here one woman now support Michelle now. Hear this. Hear this.
Pan residents and she said she not paying us to clean it and we always I better than a Fenton Ferguson at the MP same way.
Hear this.
She don't make no difference. She got to go, we put her here and we take her out.
You hear what she said? Let me play it back again.
Got her flow over right now. Pan residents and she said she not paying us to clean it and we always I better
The gutter flow over and she said she not pay them to clean it. But hear this.
than a Fenton Ferguson at the MP same way. She don't make no difference. She got to go, we put her here and we take her out.
So all the years the former MP would have.
Give we work. We get work every Christmas. This is the only Christmas where we never get any work and we have our own MP now. But we should have flood with work.
Yeah, she said we have our own MP now. In our them head. And a certain girl did have an MP before. You know, business which party have vote for MP for work. See? So she thinks that we have our own MP now. She thinks it's a JLP PNP thing. But she tell us Fenton Ferguson used to give her work and give them work. See? So I tell her the two parties have something different with them. Because the other one knows said no, Jamaican done with politics. Work for the people them. You know what she said? We have our own MP now. So we should have flood with work in them head. But this is what them do and trick the people them all the time. What me want the people them to know, so listen, it's not supposed to work like this. You know, it's like you run a race and somebody win. When them win, race over. I want the champion, I want to do what them I do. Saying? Until the next race run again. But you ask the toll road, man, I think it can't be toll road, man. You can't run a toll road there, man. Can you use most of the road and them things where people live? So it can't be in a toll road. No. Saying? Now run like that. You just have fix the road, I cut it through some part and then, you know, and I fix up the road. And it can't be in a toll road, man. People don't have the money for pay go up there. You couldn't be a toll road, man. You'd have too much come off because you'd have a grand spend. But you have to come off for a total grand spend. And then when you continue to go up, you'd have to call out the whole of the name them fear, you know. You see me I say? It have too much stop to reach where to go. See me I say? Because you have got to grand spend, you have Albion after that. You know, and then before you even reach, you have to have poor man's corner. You know, over the bridge, you say you have poor man's corner there, so then you go out more and then you have yellow, so you have pants side. And you have Dumfries, the one of them White Horses, the one of them places, Berlin, the one of them places go straight up. You understand? Springfield, you have to go straight up for going to Morant Bay. And then pass out for continue, go out to Port Morant and then go in and Golden Grove and go up Summit Yard and go for going to Portland. So yeah, if you couldn't put in and then I put in toll on the people them road. That not work. You couldn't toll up the people them road. One road. Now work. See me I say? But me I say you fix a road and you make it sound like the greatest thing. And take a million thing. So you make them dig up the whole place. So everybody suffer. So if you are creep, you are burn more gas. Your vehicle mash up. Who have asthma and them problem. Remember school have to go and everything too, you know. So you suffer for one little things. Yeah? But and you just dig up everywhere one time. No. You just advance the thing. So you always have road a drive pan. Fix this, you go over that side, you fix it and then you continue. And that means at no time. You know? You get a little delay, you so but you're gone again. See? When them reach pan side, you swing over your side, turn one man lane, and then you're gone again. So you continue, fix go up. But at no time you dig up the whole surface, foolishness. You can't do this. Rain fall and dig it out. So even if you dig up the whole surface and you say you put in what you put in now, rain fall, so you find everything unstable and you have to roll it back and fling back more mal because nothing I wash away. It's a waste. But it's a way if you get kickback money too. She says she's supposed to get enough work because her MP now. Yeah.
We get work every Christmas. This is the only Christmas where we never get any work and we have. She don't make no difference. She got to go, we put her here and we take her out.
So all the years the former MP would have.
Give we work. We get work every Christmas. This is the only Christmas where we never get any work and we have our own MP now where we should have flood with work. She don't give away any work. She got to go one term and she got to go willing to work. She said she not, and she said she doing business with Bamboo for people because we never help her and a rain with there and she win down there big. She have to leave one term. Sorry.
She not business with Bamboo River people. And them say they make power big. Eh? And she win big. And she not business with Bamboo River people. You hear this? Yeah, no MP not supposed to say it, them thing out of their mouth. None. Can't supposed to work for the people, them, you know. So it's like them tell us, hey, if you don't vote for me, you know, it's a threat. It's a threat, you know. You don't vote for me, you know, that means me not business with you, you know. You never vote for me, you know. But you still them vote for you. Eh? See how far that out there? See how far that out there? It's an interest, that's why you see them around there, you know. Interest. And this bad. Me want to call somebody to talk to right now. Let me see the interest here. I want to call somebody to talk to right now. Let me see this.
Company Officer of Jamaica.
The interest here.
I want to see who this and what's all about, you know. The company here. Full company details. Okay. Okay, full company details.
St. Thomas Farm Limited.
St. Thomas
Farm Limited.
Company number. Okay. Company address, Golden Grove,
So you know, we can't say there was no land because there was land because that shows agriculture and remember see where it said down there, so
Golden Grove, St. Thomas.
Agricultural product and sales.
Agriculture product and sales. Okay.
So you know, so the land did not use agriculture. Them put on it agriculture products and sale. Agriculture products and sale. But how much them get it for? Let me see.
Active. And from when this incorporated date, 30th of March 1982. Share summary. So remember agriculture and everything. Look at that summary now. Shares 1,000. Shares issue 1,000. Shares that how much was shares capital $1,000.
$1,000.
Big place like this. Share price $1.
A lot embarrassing you people. Eh? Land like dirt down from the people. Takes money for vote for them and go on. Blue Lagoon when a Portland gone to, you know. That gone to, you know. Oh, you for vote for Smaddy. When you have nothing now, when you look, then come around you. And when you look, the property them where you know and grew up on, where your great grandpeople them live and everything, the one of them gone left you. Oh, that work. Oh, it work. Me have to call, let me see something. Me get a number for Brady, you know, because I know Brady long time. Let me call Brady. Me have to call Brady, you know. Because I call Brady. Hello, sir.
Yeah, I'm trying to find your latest video where you're...
No, brother, you can hear me? You can hear me? Call me, you know, because I talk to you right now, because I'm on a little live, yeah, so. And me call if I talk to you. Ask you something about St. Thomas. See? Yeah, because me just play something with Dr. Ferguson, someone, me I talk to you, make my people them hear, you know, well, me know you a long time, so you know, say me I can call if I have your number, so in a business. So me want to talk to you for ask you just a few questions here, of your time, please and thanks. Yes. Let me ask a few things of your time, please and thanks. All right, so, all right, hear this now. You're from St. Thomas, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay, good. All right. You know, we have a little problem with the Charles family out that side. With some land, we just read something with Dr. Fenton Ferguson and my program right now. People them are listening. And you know, Dr. Ferguson, I say, you know, them have a problem with the land and them not have no moral standard for that because farmer they dip on the land and they move them and them pound them thing and the land them gone. Me have some documents that show how them have the land and from 1982 and dollar. Them have 1,000 shares and it's $1 a share. And enough land, you know, brother. Don't you know the land? Who used to own that property?
You know, Wayne, I don't want to be dragged in those parameters,
Yes.
because my position on politics is different.
Yes.
From most people. Where there's strong political representation, those issues can be sorted out on a lot of things. And I don't have a problem with people owning large blocks of land. Because I've seen even out there in St. Thomas where Mr. Jackson owned a large property. And I've seen where even the bus shed at Arcade Crossing was built by Richard Jackson. And the playing field in my community was built by Richard Jackson, but the political representation must be strong enough so that you can negotiate with those large plantation owners. And that's my position. So that's where I stand with regards to large plantation owners. I went to a school that was started by property owners, Happy Grove. I think the Jones family, they were quite instrumental in establishing that school, Fred M. Jones and Gladys Jones. And that's where I went to school. So I want the person who come and knock large plantation owners. But if you can have strong political representation, let me tell you something. I was 14, 15 years of age when my dad was counselor. My father was a jail counselor. You might not know that.
I know that, you know. I know, man.
And we had a problem. We had a problem in Arcadia because we were getting big and we wanted the playing field. We wanted our own playing field. And Jackson, it was Jackson land. And the guys in the club asked my dad if he could accompany them to see Jackson about the land. We went. And my father was speaking to Mr. Jackson. I was there listening. I was kind of scared of Mr. Jackson, as a little boy growing up. But when we went into Mr. Jackson's office, I see he's an approachable gentleman. And then my dad was speaking to him, and my dad asked him about the land. And he said, yes, Mr. Singh, the youngsters must have a place to play their sports. And then they were talking about the kind of tenancy, that agreement. And he suggested peppercorn tenancy. And then my dad said to him, Mr. Jackson, will you give the community the land? And he said, oh, yes, I will. I'll give them the land. But I need to survey it properly. It took about 3 years for that to be accomplished. He surveyed the land and gave it to the community. But it takes strong political representation. If you're going to compromise with plantation owners as politicians, then you're going to have a problem.
That is the
problem.
problem.
Then my dad now asked him, so Mr. Jackson, what about the shed at Arcade Crossing? And he said, well, Mr. Singh, I don't want parish council to build any more shed on my property because they've been substandard sheds. And then after that, it was agreed that Mr. Jackson agreed that he was going to build the shed. And he built one of the finest shed at the Arcade Crossing. And I know there are other situations in Eastern St. Thomas where I grew up around large plantation. And I work with large plantation.
That white man who used to own that place where them have the little airstrip. What's his name again? Them used to...
I grew up in between Arcade and Old Pera. And I'm not sure who is the owner of the properties around the place. And I'm not sure who owned Pera property. I'm not sure about those things.
But you'd have a white man out there who own that property. Him used to out there. I thought long before Charles.
Oh, the guy who is still on his airplane. And
yes, that guy.
Oh, Mr. Ashwell.
Ashwell.
Yes.
Them used to have the when them set up, people can beard and them have everything up there. But right now, I say a political thing, and when me look, Charles na band there. My father band there. Yeah, and other people band there. When me look, Charles just come and own a bag of land.
I can tell you this, Wayne. I know you a long time, and I know Mr. Charles very well as well. And yes. Mr. Charles is an approachable man. We have had discussions, and what needed to be done is to get Mr. Charles to speak on those issues, and I know he speak on those issues.
Yeah, but him now him have to come forth with me. Because a lot of people may have some friend born out the side where them pound them cow. Same like come with us without Dr. Fenton Ferguson you know, say them, you know, a lot of small farmers and them just come push them off the Charles family. And it bad, you know.
Oh, well, Dr. Ferguson and Mr. Charles would know a lot of things about Eastern St. Thomas.
Yes.
And they're still around. They're past member of parliament for the constituency. And they can supply a lot of information. I mean, Mr. Charles is quite an approachable gentleman, and so is Mr. Ferguson. You know, I don't take side with any of them because I grew up in a situation where we hold politicians accountable.
That's it.
Eastern St. Thomas as a member of parliament, and if there are large plantation owners out there, and he can get anything off them, she got to be negotiating it very well. You know, she must, and the member of parliament in any constituency cannot take side with anyone. Because you got to realize that if you take such side, then you're kind of damaging the democratic process. Because democracy is all about...
Not even your father or your mother. You don't take side. You're a member of parliament for the area.
Well, you can't, because democracy is really about people. So you got to represent first and foremost the people. You know, I was working at Mr. Jackson, you know,
yes.
And I was 18 years of age, and I really thank Mr. Jackson for an experience.
Yes.
And my dad was the trade union man, and he represented BITU, and the workers were all BITU, unionized. So my dad came there one day. I was in charge of the copper factory, and he called a strike. And I was very fearful. I was frightened. And I went home the evening and I said to my mom, what he did, because I thought he had done something really bad. And I said, you know, he came there and he called a strike, and I was scared, and he didn't say anything to me. And my mom said to me, who do you work with? And I said, I work with Bowden State Limited. And she said to me, who does he work with? And I said, he works with BITU. And she said to me, he has got his work to do. You have got yours to do. You represent, you are covered by Bowden State, Jackson, the rest of them. He has his union work to do. He's not obliged to go and tell you anything or protect you. So if you know you can't carry out your duties as a estate, I was employed as a bookkeeper, as an estate bookkeeper, give up the job. She said, your dad has got no obligation to you. He represents the workers. And if he call a strike, you protect yourself.
Yes.
And that's true. So our political representative must know whether you're, you know, I've seen in Parliament in Jamaica where some people are PNP from the same family, you know, like McNeil, Ken McNeil and Roy McNeil. I don't think they got any obligation to each other as a political issue, but they live as a family. And you got Tony Spalding and you got Winston Spalding. And I'm sure they got strong political debates and so on. But they got to represent the side you represent on.
Yeah, because them on two different sides, but them supposed to represent them side, right?
The people. The member of parliament must represent the people. And if you own property, and I've got the problem with large plantation or any big business, because they can generate income, they can generate wealth, they can generate employment, they can give scholarship. Because I was offered scholarship by Jackson to go to Jamaica School of Agriculture. It didn't come through. It's not Jackson's fault. And I've seen other guys who work with Jackson, with Bowden State, got scholarship and go to Jamaica School of Agriculture and elsewhere. I've seen people get scholarship from Fred M. Jones. But the member of parliament must go to the plantation owner and make those demands. And if you don't call them demands, negotiate with them. And see if you can get some scholarship from the guy who owned the property for the people in your constituency. See if you can get some funding to, you know, see if you can get some land from them to build houses and see if you can get some land from them for playing field the way the old political representatives used to do it.
Hear this, buddy. When I'm a caller, when I'm a listener, Louise say, sorry caller, What a disgrace. Charles is not approachable. Won't listen to anyone. Well, yeah, because we have view with that who him talk, you know. Because you might have known him on the next level. And him know your
Well,
people
you
them and
see,
everything.
I left Jamaica when I've heard from you for a long time.
Yes, yes,
Long
we know,
time.
man. Yes, man. Long time.
But the thing is, I left Jamaica a long time, and the
Yes.
caller must realize that I left a long time.
Yes.
And people have changed.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? People have changed, so accept it. But I don't know much about what's happening on the ground in East St. Thomas.
I'm gonna call someone else to you know. Remember just tell the people. Remember finish. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Mr. Ferguson used to give me a shout out.
Yeah.
He's out of Parliament now. He doesn't call me anymore. Apart from Mr. Ferguson, who would call and we chat a little politics. Nobody else in. Mr. Charles give me a shout every now and again.
Yes.
We don't really talk no politics.
Mm.
But anyone want to give me a shout and we chat a little politics, that's all right. But Eastern St. Thomas has potential. It has good potential.
Yeah,
and you got good people out there.
Yes, but what we are talking about still, I call some people from around the other side and know what has been hang up with you. People, by the way, I talk to Bradshaw Singh. This is the father of the former Miss Jamaica World, Miss World, right? Julian Singh, right?
Wait, I'm on the road, you know. So
okay, my brother.
And
yes.
I'm driving. So
all right.
I didn't want to.
Let me talk back to you, man. Just go and drive. Keep your eyes on the road, yeah?
Yeah.
Later,
right.
Yeah, man. Bless. Yeah, man. That's the dad of former Miss Jamaica World, yeah? Yeah. That's the last Miss Jamaica, Miss World, Jamaica, yeah? Yes. All right. Yeah, my long time bridge, you know. I can't remember say. We know people, you know. I tell you, you know. All right. You make a call somebody else about this and now. Yeah? Yeah, man. We know people, man. I feel no way, man. Yeah? So what we are talking about? We are talking about the land. We are talking about the land. Yeah? You can't just come and just push people off of the land or just pound people things and do all kind of things. It can't work. And then pushing your own daughter them, just a pushing your daughter them and say you go run this and then everybody a complain. Can't work. Eh? And that's how I think people want to jump up and burn out a sugar cane. This is what me I talk about, see ya? This is what me I talk about. I'm find him there and show them what me I talk about. This is what me I talk about. Look here. Charles, look here.
Disquiet among some residents of Old Pera in St. Thomas. They say a fledgling tourism opportunity has been taken away from them. However, former member of Parliament Pernell Charles, who is at the center of the saga, says the business venture was infringing on his rights as a property owner and also violated environmental guidelines. Dwayne Anderson reports.
What started out as a so-called hustle on a piece of land in Old Pera, St. Thomas, has descended into a police matter and a standoff between some residents and former Member of Parliament Pernell Charles. Residents explained to our news team that they were operating a camping and adventure business known as Outdoor Vibes on this property. This video they shared with us showed that business was booming. This man said he was employed to the business.
Come together, clean up the place and get together with the community. And the community get salary a fight, straight. Straight them get salary. Because me work there, my sister work there, my brother-in-law work there. And the shop, at night time we go and buy like food, like alcohol from the shop to out the night. So the whole community. Help the community.
But the residents soon found out that the land is owned by Pernell Charles. Eventually, the founder of the enterprise got into contact with Mr. Charles, who gave the man permission to complete one last piece of business and then vacate his property. The former MP said he could not allow the camping enterprise to go much further because there were several issues, including an environmental worry.
Where would that sewage go? So these are not things that could happen.
Mr. Charles explained that soon after the venture closed, some unidentified elements started sending threats.
They say, we were working on a property that is not yours, and you make the man gone And you're going to see within the next 24 hours, fire was burning on my property.
Mr. Charles says he has reported the suspected act of arson to the police. He showed us the cane fields that were burnt. Mr. Charles said those residents who were earning from the unauthorized camping project must contact him if they want new opportunities.
I'm now planting cassava and pumpkin and melon on the property, particularly where they burn down. Come. I have job for you. I've work for you. They don't want that work. They want
People that alone appear disrespect. You just see what the people them create them own employment and alright. Ecotourism. And him say them don't want it. What them want, Charles? What them want?
to rum and jump up.
Politicians and be disrespect them bring to you know. Them want rum and jump up. Eh? The people them create employment. And him say them don't want work, them don't want it. Them want rum and jump up. You see me I say? See me out of east. See? This bad man. This bad. Them want go and rum and jump up. This the people them out in a St. Thomas, you know. The people them create them own employment and it'll work, you see it. We can just go back. Let me just go back over it again, Charles. When you say it no match where them at see there. Let me look on the place where them create. Look here. Look there.
And also violated environmental guidelines. Dwayne Anderson reports.
What started out as a so-called hustle on a piece of land in Old Pera, St. Thomas, has descended into a police matter and a standoff between some residents and former Member of Parliament Pernell Charles. Residents explained to our news team that they were operating a camping and adventure business known as Outdoor Vibes on this property. This video they shared with us.
Look on the video. Just look on the place so much camp. Ecotourism. So them a keep them thing and them alright. Eh? Yeah, man. Yeah, Paula, wagwan. Paula?
Some elements sending trade. Who Pernell Charles are called elements? No people are for St. Thomas.
Yeah, them are called element.
So. Eh?
Yeah, man.
So how you see the people of St. Thomas stupid though and still go voting in data and they call them elements. Crazy
Elements
people of St. Thomas.
Yeah.
You hear what him say when him son to run down a Clarendon, you know, him said coming like a chess him or player because Andrew when us no one film son, but if film son must run because this lady, what is the guy name who run against?
I forgot how you know, but yes.
Yeah, but him say that person Andrew always want I think him son are sitting I think him seat. So you see them using bad man business a long time in the politics. You understand? But Clarendon and St. Thomas people no keep Pernell Charles Jr. and in data up there. We don't want them down at St. Thomas. Forget it. We don't want them down here. Because no spaces in St. Thomas for them. Then give up their rights down here. So them come at St. Thomas and Clarendon come infringe upon you people rights and uno not do nothing. Uno sit down with it up there before uno dash out them ass from up there. So them have to stay with it up there. So can't come at St. Thomas with that big brother. Cannot. But you see stay down here vacant. Them can't come down here. No living space, no running space for them down here.
But you know what? All right, let me say something to you, Paula. I'll say something to you people. We have the health minister here.
Yeah.
Around last month, right? A month before, right? Him came on. And yes, him came on. And let me say something to you. He make it sure and talk clear, say this can't pay him.
His salary
so if it can't pay, it can't send him, couldn't send him youth, them go to school or nothing. In a 2023. What you think about back in them days here? Because it's just a thing you do, so this couldn't pay. I mean, I talk about the people in minimum wage now. That alone, that tell us you can't pay people in minimum wage. But what me I say now, how is it, Paula, that a member of parliament, Colonel Charles himself, I'm going to take back the clip and show you. We must say they want to raise a pay because the money can't do, you have it bought out of pocket. Then how is it that your son a liar, when I get better pay? Your doctor, your daughter a dentist. Right? Although we see them have her up in the US with something bad. So always it that you take them and push them in a politics when I appear.
If there is no money in
the politics not pay, but you not run it down and I put on your own pitney. You know, say something wrong, I must keep back money and criminality. Get politics not good. So how you put them in there? Why you don't leave as a liar, Paula? As a liar, you know. Are you a dentist? And you don't leave that.
Why would I would keep my profession instead of going into politics.
That is it.
Jobs. I would stick to my lawyer job because no one is in politics.
So I'm going to go into politics unless you go for serve. But here this, and like you say, you go serve the country, you have your money already, you know. Mark don't tell the same of the money.
I know money.
He come serve. But them people that say it can't send them pitney go to school. That's why they have to do something else.
So
that's
why
the problem
is it
with.
they're putting in their families in there if there's no money?
I don't understand this. And then you're not supposed to put
no
your family.
Why?
You can't have a party. That means it's a gangster party. Because you can't have a party where people don't come through the rank. Because you have to start at you supposed to, if you, all right, say, you want to go into politics and you start until you go turn a delegate, then you ask them. And then you work with the party you want, you run for your council if you want, and you get through this, and then you move up the rank. But them bypass everything. The whole of them whether they bypass it. Well, the Prime Minister wife was no councillor. Portia was a councillor. The Prime Minister wife was no councillor, nothing at all. They just going at it. Who again? Think they're the same thing. Think the wife are the same thing. All of them are the same thing. Yes. Bernard Charles, them are not concerned of them going at it. Yes.
Lester Morgan.
He man or nothing neither. Them just go turn. Remember what? Yo, me not understand this.
Yes.
Is.
But guess what?
Yeah.
Big brother, I cannot understand, and I will forever say, how comes St. Thomas people let them class them like that? Them are rum drinker. Them are elements. What else left for this man class then? And you still got vote for your daughter? Come on, people, rise up, man.
Them have forget read. One on the parlor. Eastman. What go on? Eastman. Eastman, you know. Knock him back. Yeah, man, I have to knock him back, man. Old Pera.
The people them are rum drinker.
Yes.
All them want is rum and jump up.
Yeah, man. Yes, Eastman. What's up, bro? Boy, I'm in a day with us. I burn them out of the place there, in a phone place, you know. Yeah? Go out of where Pernell Charts are Femland. Are they Femland? The man, can you imagine the man now come from boat there and have the family boat there and everything, and right away him just come and get the land, sir? And put off people and me just read something with Dr. Fenton Ferguson. I said him pound up the people them wild animal and carry them a pound and all kind of things and run off farmers off land and all kind of things and take over the land. Ain't that bad, man? Tell them they have to come off.
Yeah, man, I tell you, when I people have land, them have done them farming thing when everybody come out.
So tell me something now. So when you say all you want is rum and jump up. Now this man disrespect you, man, and disrespect your family and everybody out there, man.
Why
Because if them did a farm, and them thing there, can we see the people them do them thing and them go stop it? And say all them want to run and jump up. And this you might disrespect people out there, some man. Eh? Yeah.
So nobody can on a way there, you know, everything I see, man. This thing people want to place the middle house and say things on right now the land they today. Show down the last time you think people come the border and make what's the cemetery.
Them not make a cemetery around there. Eh.
One of them that make cemetery and I think I see when Ferguson people they must come there and have a little argument with them and so make me not see that when I further stay.
Oh. So, but who's about to ban and go? No round there, ban.
Well, in a sense, I'm calling to them, just I'm 16 and
I just say grandfather come from side from 6. So when you're there, but that long before Pernell him come there. You ever see so on just come hold the land, so nobody never have trouble, nobody with no land around there. So till him start show the power of him land now. He come for run. And the little time him run him have so much shake land around the better. And him pay can't give that. Eh? No, but the people forget serious now, so all politicians are accountable. You understand? This wrong. And every one of them forget check right now. All of them. With this land grab and all kind of things where them are going with. Them forget check. Because uncle thing when them come in, you know, them mix up with some big boys and then them turn and get to you and step in your neck. See? Country no run so better. Country run, you look out for the youth, them and look out for the poor and needy. You know, take what things from them and push them out of place so them born and go come see for them mother, for them grand people there. And them come born and go into the place and they take it over and say yearns. I vote people vote for you, you never have nothing. And by the time you done, you own the place. So my youth in the village we don't know version and say alright, you know. Because they can build up on the house and some, you know, God has dealt with the fear that all of a sudden the man do that, you know. The man come in, man, and take it and push on the man into that tell it and feed place, you know. Just me. And version has me tell me, nobody on this, anybody on this talk, please, eh? None of them that will tell us that they know per them charge one away. Me don't know him one away around there. Remember, some to us up the road from this, so you know. Me don't know him one away. Me never know him one away. But now something's not one away at all. Me say yet to him come and come claim something. Me don't know him one away neither. But me I talk to Uno car, you know. Some people them come from out there, you know. And go run a Portland and them thing that, you know. Then, me don't know him one away out there. But me don't know St. Thomas people them get so soft. Eh? Me don't know St. Thomas people get so soft, man. Two man I run a phone away, man. But eh.
People didn't want to place me at the level. Want to place with a flat. If the man even say, alright, if he even claims to have been placed, they were speaking. And some of the landlord did a good place if people can make a post and all the way. And then the man even come in and say, because when I tell me I ask the question, why are them places and all like was interest not step in and have something to say and cut up the line and something and sell me people can make out. The man just have the land and throw them there because I think they say no, when I son was in a judge. Not the one where big in a politics. Him come on there and they can see us me tell us. Him personally say boy, I tell them say boy, like I'm the black sheep of the family. I think him a rasta in my if you don't line up. So I'm the black sheep of the family, but through him, nobody agriculture thing now. Them job of him, this man talk that all time more. That all time more, you understand that. So through him have more experience for the agriculture can go school fee. And so now they must try him back. they come on, if they come, say, you know, they try to say they can implant, you go cassava and some little, because they want to put a whole by acres and land on this anyway, you know?
Yeah.
Nobody politician in every one of the party, then the man in grow up and dirty fan everywhere. Fenton Ferguson might say things, so maybe you not take no land. Yeah. No, me not say but all of them are same thing. It's all about them pocket, I tell you. Yes,
so no what just I want to know anything at all, you know, what you know, you just tell me. See like how we see the land disappear, because I not guess band them, you know. I want to hold them so the man can't say me not hold them. So you see like all the land, you know, because we know say he never own the land. And me say oh he own the land. So I want to hold them like that. Saying me not go straight away for them, you know. Because they make poor people suffer, you know. And the kickback thing. You see like how me have the thing and me know say okay. Some man import potato and them thing, but me have the document in front of me. Me attack them way there. You understand? Like this, we see them name and things and who own this, me attack them. Because it's wrong, brother. Saying them thing are wrong, man. No say go, brother. Alright. No say not me talk to you again. Yeah, man, cool. Yeah. If you talk to people who come from on the side, I live on the side too, you know. Yeah, man, I said, come on. This wrong. It's wrong. And then when you look now, the man of the MP out there too, you know. Them daughter, she not talk. She don't know how to talk to people. Him. How him say goes. Yeah, yeah. He said, man, I build thing and him just come push it down and say this and that. You run there, you born in a place where you come see your grandmother, grandfather, and them dead off, and then your mother and father, and then you did the same way. And man, I say, hey, me have this. And you say, but hold on. If me calculate up something and say, you did run yourself. You did not this and that. You never born rich. You come here and say you run, and you're there for 13 years. And the 13 years, your money couldn't get this neither. Oh, you get to buy them land. Eh? That means you study what going when you're a member of parliament and you study for just move something from under your foot. Simple as that. Saying as simple as that. They move some things. Yeah? And now they clear some things and we show you the thing them. Eh? You look on the shares, look when them start farm company. Now the people them are going on and defend themselves. People are talking about the land, they hear people come out hard, them run go for TV. The girl says she back her father. See a man, you know. This is the last thing I show about the land, you know. See a man, you know. See the man get mad. Do pan this. Do pan this. Yeah, Paula.
Big brother.
Oi.
No start not there which part him come from, and not just start burying him. But I'm tree garden where I come from about Brownstone, man. We do my search, man. We call somebody. Lime tree garden, man. You never hear about lime tree garden.
Me know them, man.
About Brownstone, man. You know what else are going to live. Big brother, he wouldn't go back up there, so going to live. That's a burying spot up there, so, man.
Okay.
Not a place up there, so. Lime tree garden boy, ball, man. Up a Brownstone there. So if now go come back here, so and no space not up the field for early see it go that running. So no space not did us for him run.
Oh.
Yeah, he's from Lime Tree. Up them come from up Brownstone. Pure red dirt. So he now go back up there, so.
No, man, him said something in the east, in St. Thomas. Them just look on the place and, you know, you can't have member of parliament and them just go around and them do this and then run through something and some things.
Big brother,
and the whole of them have a bail and pay things. Hey, the whole of this you get taken back from them and who go prison still, you know.
It must not forget. It must take away back from them.
Yeah, man.
Go to that place to buy land for $1. $1.5 acre land.
Yeah, man.
You mad, man.
You're
mad. And
see?
Big brother, I want to speak to St. Thomas and Clarendon people, especially people them are Clarendon. Not Clarendon, St. Thomas. I want to talk to them strongly. That girl must not gain back power.
None of them pick them. None.
None.
You can't go through them things and when I get the air, when they stop them. The man don't come bring the bone and a 5 grand and come chat to me, you know. Look on the sufferation, look on the kids them when they go through. Number one, let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. You see, when not vote. Vote for things, vote for substance. Right? When you look if you're better off now. Don't worry what Andrew tell you. Look if you're alright, look if you can't pay like that, you can't feed the people them. Look on the price of everything. You know what, you're nothing else. Look on what them are do. Look on when them friend do things, how much of them friend them send to a prison. Look how much get you dead out there at prison right now. And who get blame. Look everything with them do them blame, get up people. But them come for the vote for money. Yeah? It cannot work like this. Any country will put the young kids, them and old people last as a failed state. Yeah? In America, Canada, any one of them countries, you can't even ramp with your pet them. You go to prison for them. You can't treat them so. You can't treat people so. You can't have member of parliament talk to you like when dead man did talk to people that come out. Oh, and make me just warn them. And me I got this and which member of parliament could they come talk to you? Which part? They have to talk to the constituency better than that, man. Nobody know about to them with that, man. Nobody. See? And these are the things you want to look for when you want a difference. You know why nobody come chat to you. See? Nobody at all come chat to you. Yeah.
But you might call them all elements. These some old elements burn down the cane field. Ah?
Yeah.
Very rude.
You see me I say?
I mean some old elements. Why sometimes people who open eye, man, wake up.
Wake up, man.
Wake up, man. Wake up. Okay? Wake up. Tell them, big brother, wake up. All right? Wake up and smell the coffee.
Hold on, let me talk to the next bridge now. What go on, sir?
All right, cool. Yeah.
Me just talk about Charles on the land out there where me not understand that. So I say I forget I call fast, you know. What go on? No, at the land, at the amount of land, I notice Michelle now work and Charles. I say, when I go think I love out there, people family love out there, just woman jump up at you. You know want to do nothing? Yeah. So, that who want it? Like who no want it? Oh, that what you mean by woman jump up? Yeah, rum and jump up. White rum and jump up. The one them back at him, not the St. Thomas people, them. The one them work back at him. Oh. So after I take the land, them the people them make the ecotourism and I make money. He mash up that. And then say, them who no want a rum and jump up and burn out the cane piece. Oh, so I know you must have so you now stop your gate. Yeah. That mean them no want to rum and jump up badass thing be do because me say no farmer the depend it and them pound people come and think. But when come forget the whole of these land, me never know him own the land. Me I come back. Remember my people them come from St. Thomas too, you know. So me never know him have land. Him just come there for come run and then get so much land, brother. $1 per acre land, acre and other land. This a joke. Eh? Pine finger business. But it bad though. And then people may say them push on our place or fight where people depend it. And then the daughter says Shabaka father, yeah, so. Come here play the video, you know. The daughter now back the people them. Shabaka father. Well, Shabaka father, cause all of them are the same thing. So I say going on massacre. Right now, we have to just take what we get, you know, because I don't know come on next chance come back around our Eastern St. Thomas come around things. So we have to take what we get, you see? Why? But it bad, that bad though. No man, it bad no. People get wise no man. Them for stop a foolishness no man.
It now stop, man. Now stop blowing some, trust me. You know, Jamaica, let me tell a big man thing. Big man thing, let me tell you. Me not too like the politics business, guy.
Yes.
Me a power man, but me gonna serious, just the politics business. Not too like, not too much Canada, me no vote. Everybody a big me for vote, me no vote. Me no vote. But here's the thing, go. When me can't like the politics. Because all of it, me I tell you right now, if election, as bad as the madman down at Jamaica, if election can right now win back again. Because with Jamaica, we remember what the man do yesterday. As the man start campaign and give a couple drink and something, so we remember when they go out.
And give $5,000 and liquor bun.
Yeah, that was that. You see, you remember, as can you remember, Damien Crawford, they go back Portland and give people.
Yeah, but a good thing they are doing, no, them are cuss man. Them over there are cuss man. Them are going bad. Because them are this the people, them, you know. Them over there chat to the people, them anyhow, you know. People, them know, so them not come from both the night and the amount of thing them gain up there. Them is the next set again, too, you know. The Blue Lagoon gone, you know. Them and them friend, you know. Right, no, them good. Them pitney, they're good. Them will not look for a big nothing at all. Without long time I can't chat to nobody. So Damien, did I give them a good pathway out? That you have to depend on no politician. Turn in a farmer, livestock farmer, for your kids them. That means by them reach certain age, them could have sent themselves through school and university. Them turn farmer and then they must send that put a processing plant. So when you are selling the meat, it there. And it's better for Jamaica whenever fair input no goat meat. Eh? They never want that. $2,000. And them turning on this the people them. It's bad, man. This bad. People them have to get wise up, you know. When I forget wise up. Eh? No man, it's a man. Let me tell you this. We are win still, you know. So you remember say we are the win and I mean I tell you say, you know me there in every parish. And when we talk to the youth them smarter than this with them feel. So it's good when you say that, but me can't tell you bigger than that. You have some people on them. Hey, you have some people talk to me, you know, right now, you know. Them did vote for Andrew. But let me tell you this, them not in that foolishness there because them travel too. And them people travel. So them man eat that. Yes. And when them talk to them people, hey, me have a virgin there where film needs call him the other day about some hungriness. And the man take up all him buckle. Me feel laugh. Me feel the man said, no, I take up my buckle, man. Can me tell you if she go vote back for Andrew. Me can't people go vote for Andrew. That him saying. But when him see when Andrew the 2020, him tell her, say, if you vote again, you can't get nothing from me. And she go follow. Go on the bus. Him write her up. Not even buckle. She don't want some buckle for sale. She look at food money. Him no girl. Him serious. Them man and Arab, man. He talk straight up front, man. Yeah, man. You have some people serious now. Remember, so the world intertwined, you know. And everybody them can't fool again, you know. So that, yeah, man. No, I remember the local media houses, them now work. No care what them pay them, it now work for them, you know. So they, remember them mouthpiece where they now work neither, you know. No big mama around that can't go around with, you know. So we chat, you know, big mama them decks and they want to cook on the tile on their foot. You understand? Because we not allow them to trick the people, them, man. See? Yeah, man. No, but yeah, all right, but I can tell you something, I guarantee you something. None of them are going to prison. The man get kicked left, right, and center, man. They move. And then we make sure press on. And then we have a team, you know, we have Urban, we have Ratty there, we have a team there where, you know, you have seen enough more. You have seen where we're going with some things that are unbelievable. Tell me, I tell you this. Yeah, man, no joke about it. No two-way about it. See? We're going to do some things that are unbelievable, boy. Yeah, man. That is the next. No, let me tell you this. That if a Mark can't talk, Mark up on the ground. Mark do something. Look at Mark had a little young man. And you notice you have the Prime Minister in the little young man in him constituency. And him don't know about him. Why? Because him come from over the little PNP side. And him carry a peanut bread. Fish show and talk things. A girl talk nice about him and get 150,000. But you look a young man in your constituency, but you're the MP for everybody. You know, look pan him. And him do it for 6 years and him does 13. 6 years. In a place. Well, I know. So him do it, but tell me what him go just go shake there and to say go meet the youth. But Mark meet him, but me not see the TV carry it. Mark go there and meet him first, but them not carry it. That me I tell you because this are all the local media. This is what them do. You understand? So we know that, but it's good when you're up on the ground. A matter of fact, when you talk to the people, them is a different thing. None of them big boy can't treat the people them again, you know. Me can't tell you that, you know. Got my phone and ring off straight, man. None of them now go trick them again. You see the one them who them have to trick, all them are gonna look bad. Cause them now them are run up in a stone wall. Tell me I tell you this. Yeah, man. No, man, but listen me. Anybody where you see me deal with, man, tell me I tell you this. You see them might have who them have grown them like gingy fly. But me I tell you say most of who. Remember say, me can't just name the whole place 20 people. Me can't just go on my phone and call 1 million people up there, so, you know. My thing them different, you know. If you hear me come and talk to a man, brother, none of them now have my influence. I tell you. So me I put on my foot now. It's a different thing. Them can't trick who you see we talk to. And me tell you this. For you move people, them now have my vote out there, you know. You understand? Me not ask. See? Remember a family thing we deal with, you know. We're not stupid, you know. You understand? Them can't trick. Alright, look on the hard hill where them are climb and it not help them. It not help them. Mr. Somebody tell me something where Father said, come, Prime Minister, no bad no want hear from the latest man in the world. And the Prime Minister, you know that. Him live in a 1 room, then 2 room. Everything the man come and tell like we don't have nobody where, you know, he might import people. You know, for come do job because we don't have no people with experience to do the job. Then you gotta send people with experience from Jamaica now go to Guyana to go do job. It don't make no sense. Just lie and just want to do what I do and back one. And just think for the big boys then. When it come to election now, them are run out. And then them have a new slogan now. Them have spread propaganda upon the government. Propaganda. This propaganda to them. Let me talk to you about later here. Can I see my time around here? As me done, me call them. As me done, man. As me done, man. Me soon link you. Yeah, man. See? Let me play this. Watch out.
You're here to claim the people's land. You're your father. You have got over 1,500 acres. You can't leave with now with the island. You can't leave with now with the island. No more earth. Fort Lindsay land, which is a national heritage trust land. Your father claiming. National heritage trust land. You're claiming to be yours.
She know when I got race on that. You know when pig are raised out there?
Nothing about
Yeah, man, I say if you know when pig are raised out there. You see it? You hear that? Yes.
Representation.
I said them as a vote for your English, you know. Vote in a power, you know. Trick people and get you on
the When I see what's not, that's the thing we want to do, you know. Because they want to keep it in that power thing that them can, you know, keep the thing together and then, you know, stand firm when they Gideon to go and do what them do. You know, we never see that. Eh? So no could lose so much thing and all kind of thing happen and then no come out and think about party and then go tell you vote for. Vote for what? Not joke, man.
It has nothing to do with government. Your father said it is his. It has nothing to do with government. Don't come and try to trick the people. It's his property. It's his property. Madness! How can an island be a part of Mr. Charles Sugarland? That's madness! We don't take on enough, so we won't take this. We will fight to the bitter end to defend this from the people. You and your father need to go back to Fenton and leave with Eastern Fenton. You have taken enough land. You have taken enough land. You have never represented the community. Not in the statement you have made against it.
The people of the community have never followed.
They're land grabbers and land barons. That's what you, Charles, are about. No interest to represent people. Your interest is to take away all the other land we left. But you're not going to get none.
Are you supporting the people or are you supporting your dad's claim?
Dad's claim. Okay. Dad's claim.
Everybody here can say that as a fact. The problem that we have is that Mr. Blackford and his child is trying to make this a political problem. A political problem. He and her came and tried to cause problems. There's a gentleman that came from England that had a camping event. Let me finish. He and I speak on a regular basis. The camping event was not stopped. He was leaving to go back to the farm. What was stopped is that when he was digging a pit, a subway, where feces was coming into the water. If somebody was to fall or hit their head, you think they're going to sue Mr. Beckford? He had no permission, not from us or from NEPA or from anybody in Jamaica to put.
Who is us?
You heard that?
No, who is us? You said us. Who is us?
Listen, even if the island is not.
No, you're MP, you know, and you talk about us. And sue us. MP for the area. Shouldn't, hey, I can't take an interest in everything in the area.
You should have to walk across our property to go there.
But that's not the public right of way.
When we usually walk,
I'm not doing anything right now.
Yes, that's what you're doing now.
I'm not.
That penetrate where you don't stop get distracted by
I would never do that.
Keyless comment.
It's Becky.
Doc, pay attention to the way you're doing so that's a Keyless. That's a...
You hear that? Can I say one more there? Doc, pay attention and don't listen to Keyless comment. You hear that? Can I say one more there? And that happened to Jamaica. You always have some little nasty mouth, some little furry mouth. And when I talk about furry mouth, I know I talk about, you know. I'm going to show you one of them little nasty mouth one day. Yeah, man. One of them, man. One of the furry them, man. Go and play this.
Keyless comment around there, sir.
The problem that we have is that Mr. Beckford and Miss Roshaw have encouraged this kind of tribalistic action. No way. They have never had any problems. Many people have come to the beach. They've never had a problem. So because of that problem is why I am here today. I don't understand why
That's straightforward. When we leave today, because these are more quality jobs of the science. Put upon all of the property. When we leave, listen, hold on, Mr. Listen. When we leave today, this apparatus, will the residents of Pera have the opportunity to cross these?
So that bad? Yeah, man, this bad, man. They you want to talk about, stop listening to this and that and that. I'm going to tell you, I want to look at nasty mouth. I'm going to show you the kind of mouth where them carry. See, I'm going to show you. I video this yesterday, you know. And for me, you look at nasty mouth there, I identify it. I'm going to show you it. I'm going to show you it, people. I'm showing it, man. Hold on there. I'm showing it right now. I one of them boomer there, man. One of them boomer there, man. I'm showing it right now. No joke, no two-way about it. Watch this now. That's why I can't take them people there, you know. What them doing, you know, hey, let me tell you this, them sell out bad, you know. Yeah? I want of them boomer that like, the police, I show you the boomer. See it, me do this yesterday. See it, see when this attack, this just attack like a while. This guy there, use him boom. Alright, see a road cleaner, yeah. This is a road cleaner. Alright, look, let me show you it. Look. This is a road cleaner, look. Look. You see it? Yeah. Proper road cleaner. Look on the back right now. See that? Look there. You see like Boomer Limited as so you see my roads are clean? Let me turn back here, sir. I'll turn back here, sir. This is why our roads are clean. We have some ferry going right now. Yesterday the sun hot, but I said go here, sir. So now I'm going to show you a road cleaner. You see that? You see it? I just want to teach the people that want me to tell them about the road cleaner. Like, you know the guy that yeah, man, remember that guy there? See that? See that? You see it? So clean up the road, you see it? See that? Road cleaner, see that? Yeah, proper road cleaner. Yeah, man. Alright, road. I want the cleaner them, you know, like Cleaner Unlimited. What's his name again? The one that I wonder where he does talk about no, this or that. I want the cleaner them too, man. Same like the retired police one will grow film boom. You know, say the same boom this. So them Brad, same boom them, man. But them use it cleaner that thing. So they could clean the road. So the road cleaner to clean it. And so them use for them boom and clean other things, you know? Yeah, man. Them are cleaner too, man. See? Ratley Fluin, when you Ratley Fluin. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. The guy where you have chat the while, you might one of them cleaner that too. Yeah, man. But be careful of them. People at St. Thomas, stop when you vote for substance, yeah? Stop vote for chatting. When you stop, let me tell you, people right across the place, stop each up on them bus and go all boat and make people like drag on all and drag on. We don't see that nowhere else, man. You drive and carry yourself, and you can't go, you go in a bus if it broke down. If it turn over it, everybody. If all kind of little things, stop the foolishness, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You see? And that Boomer Limited carrying like the sweeper, yeah. Same thing, man. Same thing. Yeah, man. See? Hold them accountable, yeah? Play this. Talk to the brethren, man. Play this.
Association with Wayne Lonesome and Angie Charity Foundation presents Run Things Fest Day 2 on June the 25th, 2023, featuring live performance by Jamaican international stars Louis Culture, Luki D, Jigsy King, plus support by Canadian artists Lucky Ross, Steve Knight, Sample King, Mel C, Mr. Blaze, Richie C, Gregory Culture. Admission for this event is $60. VIP $100. Music by Lionheart, Moose Dunn, King Vower, and Freddy Krueger. Hosted by Groovy K. Run Things Fest takes place at 72 Dynamic Drive, Scarborough, Canada. Doors open from 12 p.m. Showtime 4 p.m. sharp. For more information, call 1764-192693 or 647-773-8399 or 647-984-2992. Don't miss it. There is a Run Things promotion. Part proceeds of this event goes to Wayne and Angie's Foundation. So don't miss it. Support it. Chris Goldfinger endorse it.
We're having a bashment party.
Up! You mean up? Yeah, man. We'll come knock something again, you know, because we can knock something by 7 o'clock, you know, just after 5 now, we have to come knock something again, you know. But people, when you foot start with them accountable, and I joke me I make. No, you're not chatting now, and people come and say, cut the caboose now, and do this. Stop the foolishness there. The foolishness there, stop. We not look permanent job. We want to see factory work and them things. I mean, I thought to come call over now, phone and go now where them want to go now, and then owning it down that them can get vote, that for stop. We want to see Jamaica real good. Yeah, we want to see real good. We don't want to see this. We don't want to see nobody else suffer. We don't want to see nobody dead. We don't want to see that. But no gunshot and all kind of look foolishness. We don't want to see that. We want to see a better Jamaica. hold politician accountable if you want to see a better Jamaica. And about feel no way. The grill them can cut off, but you have to start hold politician them accountable. That means if you hold them and hold the big boys, them and hold the police, them and everything, you have to hold the people them in our community also. So it can just trickle right down. See? You start live like, see like when you go foreign, you want some nice road and you want some nice things and everything that's nice and the place is alright and you can relax. And you have access to your beach and everybody have food. Stop that thing that a starvation thing have to done. You understand? Keep it real. We're there, yeah? Later. Bless.